Okay, so for the kickstand hinge, this is really one of those exercises that is all about the details, right? The money is in the details here. So what I want you to think about, we're gonna kind of slowly go through this rep by rep here, is number one is all the weight needs to be on one foot. So in this case, it's gonna be my left foot. So I want 99% of the weight there. So what I'll do is I'll lift my right foot off the ground, bend that knee to whatever that comfortable position is for me, which is probably somewhere in my midfoot to my toes, somewhere in that region. Oh, and then I just kickstand down. That right foot is there purely for balance. So right toe is down close to that heel, boom. Okay? So from here, that leg doesn't really change, all right? So next step is going to be the left hand goes on my butt cheek, right finger's here. So when we're learning, this is a really good way for us to kind of make sure we're doing it correctly. As you get better at it, you don't have to do it. But for starters, I'm going to start here. Okay, so then next step here, making sure my torso is vertical and then slightly turned to the left in this case, just a little bit. So I always say kind of like the toe clock is straight ahead, 11:30 here if I'm doing my left leg, right? So just a slight turn. Then from there, all I'm going to do is I'm going to push my fingers back into my left hand as I go back. And then the important thing here to really get the benefit of the exercise is to pause and kind of start running through my chest. So in this rep, all I want you to think about is make sure I'm not rounding my back and I'm not excessively arching my back. I'm just kind of in that neutral position. That will tell me that I'm purely moving from my hip and not my back here. Good, and then we're just gonna come back up. Okay? So then going back down again, this time what I really want to focus on is my knee position. That knee stays straight ahead, it doesn't move. And so my check at the bottom here is as I'm pushing back and I'm getting as long as I can backwards, my knee is staying forwards. Okay, and then I come back up. One of the ways that I can check that is really through my foot position. So if I push back again, good. So I can make sure that as I'm trying to get long and reach that butt back, my foot pressure is in my arch. Right, so I have weight in my heel, my arch, and I can kind of shift that weight forward, and you can see is as I get, that makes me get long through my thigh, and that's where I kind of start to get that stretch in the butt. Good, and then I come back up. One more time.